Hello everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here. Today, we'll be exploring the topic of system update sets, focusing on data migration and integration. This is a crucial aspect of maintaining and improving our systems. Over the next few slides, we'll cover the key concepts, best practices, and some real-world examples. So let's get started and dive into how we can effectively manage data migration and integration through system update sets. Welcome to our discussion on update sets in ServiceNow. These are essential tools that help us capture and manage configuration changes across our instances. Think of them as a way to package modifications so they can be moved smoothly from development to testing and production environments. This process is crucial for maintaining consistency and control throughout the development lifecycle. By using update sets effectively, we ensure that customizations are migrated seamlessly without disrupting ongoing operations. They also play a vital role in application lifecycle management and change tracking, giving us clear visibility and control over what has been changed and when. Overall, update sets help us streamline development and deployment, making our ServiceNow environment more reliable and easier to manage. Now, let's talk about what an update set actually is and why it's so important. Essentially, an update set automatically records all the changes made during development. This includes things like forms, fields, scripts, UI policies, and other customizations. It's important to note, however, that it doesn't capture data records or transactions, just the configuration changes. Think of it as a transport mechanism between different instances, like moving your customizations from a development environment to testing or production. It acts as a container that stores all those configuration changes, making it easier to manage and deploy updates. So when we ask, what is an update set? It's a crucial tool in application lifecycle management. It helps us keep track of what has been changed and ensures those changes can be transferred smoothly across environments, maintaining consistency and reducing errors. In the bigger picture, understanding update sets is key to controlling and managing our customizations effectively, enabling us to develop, test, and deploy with confidence. Let's talk about the importance of moving through development, testing, and then production. This process helps us ensure that our configurations stay consistent across these different environments. It's crucial because it prevents mismatches that can cause issues later on. Supporting version control is another key aspect here. By tracking all configuration changes, we can easily see what was altered, when, and by whom. This not only helps with accountability but also makes troubleshooting much simpler. Reducing deployment errors is a major benefit of this approach. When we follow a structured process, we minimize the chances of mistakes that could destabilize the system, and that stability is vital for smooth operations. Finally, this process facilitates controlled promotion of changes from one environment to the next. It's about making sure changes are thoroughly tested and approved before they go live. That's where the need for update sets comes in. They help us manage and move those changes in a controlled, organized way. Now, let's take a look at the different types of update sets you might encounter. First, we have the default update set, which is automatically created by the system. This is the update set that ServiceNow assigns by default when you make changes. Then, we have custom update sets, which are created manually by developers. These are useful when you want to group specific changes together for migration or tracking purposes. Lastly, there are retrieved update sets, which are copies of update sets that have been exported or retrieved from another instance. Understanding these types helps us manage changes more effectively and ensures that our configurations are properly organized and transported across different environments. This is a key part of managing your development and deployment process smoothly. Let's talk about why update sets are such a valuable tool in our development process. First, they help us avoid manual rework, which can be time-consuming and error-prone. By using update sets, we can easily capture and transfer configurations or customizations from one instance to another without having to redo everything manually. This also ensures consistency across multiple instances, so our environments stay aligned and reliable. Another crucial benefit is the ability to enable rollback if issues occur. If something doesn't work as expected after deploying changes, we can quickly revert to a previous state, minimizing downtime and reducing risk. Finally, update sets facilitate controlled deployment. They give us a structured way to move changes through different stages: development, testing, and production, keeping everything organized and manageable. So overall, using update sets helps us work more efficiently, maintain quality, and manage risk effectively throughout our deployment process. Let's take a closer look at some of the key elements involved in customizing and configuring a ServiceNow instance. First, we have business rules, client scripts, UI policies, workflows, and other configurations. These are essential for automating processes and enforcing logic across the platform. Business rules run on the server side and help us automate tasks based on specific conditions. Client scripts, on the other hand, execute in the user's browser, providing dynamic interactions and real-time feedback. UI policies control how fields appear and behave on forms, ensuring a smooth user experience. Workflows and configurations help us design complex process flows, automating multi-step tasks seamlessly. Moving on, forms and fields are fundamental building blocks. They define how data is entered, displayed, and interacted with. Properly designing forms and choosing the right fields directly impacts user efficiency and data accuracy. Components and update sets are also crucial. They allow us to package all these customizations, like scripts, forms, and workflows, so they can be moved from one environment to another smoothly. Overall, understanding these elements helps us create a powerful, flexible platform that meets our business needs while maintaining consistency and control across our instances. Now, let's talk about working with update sets. When you're making changes in your instance, you have a few options to manage those updates. First, there's the option to add changes automatically, which is really handy when you want your updates to be captured seamlessly as you work. Then, you have the Review Captured Updates feature, allowing you to double-check what you've recorded before moving forward. Once you're satisfied with the updates, you can mark the update set as complete, signaling that you're finished and ready to move those changes into another environment. These tools help streamline the process, making it easier to manage and transfer your customizations efficiently across different instances. Let's talk about moving update sets between instances, which is a crucial part of managing changes effectively. First, you'll want to export your update set as an XML file. This makes it easy to transfer the set from one instance to another. Once exported, you can then import this XML into the target instance, ensuring that all your configurations and customizations are preserved. Before you actually commit these changes, it's a good idea to preview the updates set in the target instance. This preview helps you see what will be applied and allows you to catch any potential issues beforehand. And finally, if there are any conflicts, say, if the same record has been changed differently in the target instance, you'll need to resolve these conflicts before completing the import. This step is vital to maintain data integrity and ensure that your updates integrate smoothly. Overall, this process helps streamline your development and deployment workflows, making it easier to move configurations across different environments securely and confidently. Now, let's talk about some important limitations of update sets. First, it's crucial to understand that update sets are designed to capture only configuration changes, not actual data. This means they're great for moving settings and configurations, but they're not meant for copying large amounts of data across environments. Additionally, update sets are not suitable for large data migrations, which can be a significant consideration depending on your project scope. They simply aren't built for that kind of heavy lifting, so for big data transfers, other tools or methods are more appropriate. Another key point to keep in mind is that update sets cannot capture some system changes. Certain modifications, especially those involving core or complex system components, might not be included in the set. This limitation highlights the importance of thoroughly testing and verifying your migration process to ensure all critical changes are successfully moved. Overall, while update sets are a powerful tool for configuration management, understanding their limitations helps us use them more effectively and avoid potential pitfalls during deployment. Now, let's talk about why update sets are so essential in the world of change management. They help us keep everything organized and ensure that changes are implemented smoothly without disrupting the system's stability. This makes them a key tool for ServiceNow developers, allowing us to track and control modifications effectively. By using update sets, we can confidently deploy updates, knowing that everything is in order and that we can easily manage any changes. In conclusion, understanding and utilizing update sets is crucial for maintaining system consistency and facilitating controlled, reliable deployments. This really ties back to our overall goal of managing change efficiently and minimizing risks across the platform.